The European Union Observer Mission to the 2023 general election has acknowledged the large turnout of voters at the Government Secondary School Zone 4, Wuse, which has 3 polling units, its first point of observation. EU Chief Observer Barry Andrews said the election day marks an important milestone in the democratic life of Nigeria. Andrews said the observer mission would brief Nigerians and the world on Monday after the elections. According to him, the EU mission is dedicated to non-interference in the political process, to complete independence and impartiality, which has served the mission well and deepened the trust people have in the mission.
Our mission has been deployed here since early January. So today is obviously important, but is also a step in the entire process that we've been examining over the last 2 months. And we will continue to stay here into early April to complete our assessment of the overall election process here in Nigeria. Observers across the country, more than 100 observers across the country. Our long-term observers have been deployed since late January, and short-term observers during this week are at polling units throughout the country. We'll work together with the other election observation missions from the African Union, from ECOWAS, and the Commonwealth Foundation. And in 2 days' time, on Monday, we will publish a preliminary statement, and that will contain our initial assessment of the election process, having regard to all of the issues that have arisen. Within 3 months after the election, we will produce a final report, and that will contain our conclusions and recommendations. So we're here for the long term, and our main goal today is to see that there is a peaceful election here, that people have access and that they can exercise their vote. We have taken note of the high attendance here this morning. We will, of course, gather information from across the country. So we don't make observations until Monday, but we will gather in all that information and try to see if there are patterns, if there are certain things that happen that are merely isolated, and therefore draw conclusions in due course. We do this against a methodology we've used for many years in many countries. We are here at the invitation of the people of Nigeria. We're here to examine the election based on criteria that Nigeria itself has set itself. And so we hope that has created a bond of trust and ensured that the report that we finally produce will be of some value to the people who are dedicated to deepening democracy in Nigeria.